has pretty good range right there. I want to see how he's going to be able to fend off the threat of getting caught by those grabs.
I mean, his ally strings and his just ability to just kind of outthink his opponent in those critical moments are really what just kind of makes Mario, I feel like, the perfect character to him. I always think Mario is one of those good startup characters for somebody who's really learning Smash, can learn a lot of basics, a lot of, bread and butter tactics from Mario.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, Ally he just plays it to just like, another level.
Oh, and here it is
right here, just demonstrating early on right here. Just getting these hits connected up big time.
Ooh, hanging on the platform right here. You already see it's such a scary situation. Konga was able to actually land those punches on a lot of people, but their ally actually able to suffer right there.
And DK, a powerful but a big target right here for Ally to kind of just exploit.
Great stuff right there. He gets the charge that he was looking for. Ally still not trying to let this DK land as he knows the threat of those KOs from the cargo throw are coming close. You see that already, right? Konga putting out that dash grab. You know what he wants.
Ally smart right there, kind of playing the platform a little bit too to aid in how he approaches right now. 57. Again, you're probably thinking, oh, that's not too high, man. But you have not seen a good DK. And Konga certainly showing you he's one of the better ones out there. 1 to 35. A little bit of danger right here. Ally gonna go for this back throw. Why not?
Good stuff right there, using that flood to push Konga to the side. Gets that backer on the high recovery attempt by Konga.
I wasn't sure if he's going to elect to be aggressive in that spot or not. I'm glad he did because the backer was an excellent choice right there to seal off that first stock.
Yeah, man, but there it is, that up tilt coming out so fast. Ally not being KO'd by that, and this time going straight up after getting caught by that up air. Again, DK having pretty fast moves right there that sent the opponent to the sky. But it was impressive to see the way Ally was able to DI that up tilt so well.
All right, back air right there. Konga got one of his own and gets the job done pretty early there. Doesn't really seem, in fact, Ally has much of a lead right here. Obviously, 48. Nothing that DK has to worry about anytime soon.
And there it is, Konga able to get that down to stop Ally as he's trying to advance forward, looking for these grabs. We got the damage right now, but, Mario has combos too off of grabs.
He does, man. Here. He takes it to the distance right here.
Oh, trying to go for a cross-up right there to sneak in the back from behind, but Konga not getting caught by that. Nice drifts by Ally, putting out the back air, sneaking in another grab, and
that slick move in an Ally right there, just finding his way to get in on his opponents.
There it is, throwing Konga to the side. Konga jumping over that flood, actually. That was pretty smart.
Oh, what?
Yep. Insane right there, that down tilt to the forward smash, giving him that game. That was a crazy combo, flipping him. Yeah, that was a little, he went out of control, man.
That was OD, man.
I saw that.
I did not see that option coming at all.
That's why sometimes you can't just hang out too much on the edge like
that,
right?
You can't rely on that to be your saving grace right there. Ally kind of picked up on that and just swept him off.
It's almost as if he was saying no loitering. You hang out too much on that edge, you lose invincibility. So right there, it was like you hang on that edge too long enough, man, I'm gonna clip you.
There it is.
Definitely did, man. Looking like a barber. Here we go. Game 2.
Game 2 indeed. Ally taking that first game right here. See what Konga has in store, looking to retaliate, send it into overtime with the third one.
Oh, that was actually a pretty sick option because knowing that he was committing to the dash, I was wondering how he's going to be able to actually catch Konga if he were to drift back. That up smash was a very smart option.
Very intelligent play right now. These guys trying to play the neutral a little bit. Catch by Konga here.
Alrighty, and then again, expert air dodges right there, getting on the ground. Double dash attack, pushing Ally to the side. Getting him enough time to get all that real estate to get a charge. I don't know why he released it right there, though. Ally was nowhere to be found, man. He was on a cart, you know what I'm saying?
That's OD. Back throw here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, he's really, I like the fact that he just utilized that flood right there in these situations. Just push Konga back a little bit, but gets taken to the skies, the ding dong.
I'm telling you, man.
Ally did not mean to answer.
Wait. And now, back to back, off the top with both of these players in their combos, man.
Both of these guys playing in the skies. No wings on them, but you might not know it.
That rhyme.
So we out.
Here we go. EE, man. Check out his latest album. Here we go. Yo, that was so much damage. 91 right now on Konga. Ally trying to see if he can close this out.
He's like, do it here. Konga, though, fighting back here. A lot of resilience from this young man, and he's trying to take it to one of the game's best right now. Only trailing about 60. That's nothing for DK. Can make that up with about 2 hits.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Ally just left him
Ally?
completely vulnerable right there. Not going to be in danger of losing the stock, man, but got himself in that position.
That was so much damage, too. He put himself from the 30s to the 60s in mere seconds. Now, he's probably going to play even more conservative, using that flood.
He has to. Absolutely has to.
But Konga getting pushed away actually told himself that, all right, that means you want me to get a free charge. I'll take that free charge. Right now, waiting for an opportunity to see if he can plow through one of Ally's attacks. What will Ally go for? Will we see a back air attempt? Will Konga actually retaliate with that charge punch? Let's see what happens here next.
A couple of options right here. You see that head of his just kind of smoldering right there. You know, reverse that and just land it in your face unexpectedly here.
Yep, and you see Ally going for those attacks right now. He's jumping in the skies.
Has to fade the grab as well. A lot of things working against Ally right there, but commits to going all the way in.
Oh, and right
for that down air.
And Konga wasn't able to reverse that hit up right there of the punch. Punch off just offline. Here it is. Recovery. Smart stuff. He actually put out the fair right there and then dipped low a little bit earlier before he reached the edge. And now, here it is. Looking for those grabs. Ally staying in the air, hanging on the platforms. And even near the edge too, so that he can have access to air dodge cancels right there at the edge.
Access to that flood right now. Got it charged up.
Okay. As you can see, that up air is getting more and more knockback as the percents get higher. This is scary right here for Konga, who is not getting these grabs. Ally with such great spacing.
Spacing has been immaculate thus far, just staying out of the clutches of Konga. Desperate to get that grab, get anything going at this percent right now. Ally looking to seal the deal. I like the pressure right there with the dare.
Yep.
And just keeping him popped up in these uncomfortable situations and looking to catch him in the sky. He does just that.
But doesn't get the KO. Looking for another one.
Not yet. These hits just not enough. That big body of DK allowing him to tank these big time hits.
Wait a second. He gets a number right there. And another one.
That'll wrap it up. Konga bringing it back right there.
And, you know, that's what you're going to have to do in situations like that. If you notice that your opponent is not trying to interact with you on the ground, try to follow their movement when they're going to the platforms. And Konga was doing that. You know, he was running across the stage with DK, trying to see if he can find every time that Ally was trying to land on the platform, every time he took to the skies, and kept landing those up airs. And you saw that final one right there, was able to just take Ally off the top. And now because of this, Konga looks like he's about to put himself in a position where he's going to get a solid win over yet another impressive player.
Yeah, another PGR win here on the table for Konga if he wants it. I mean, and you saw how that really just kind of devolved right there. I mean, Ally seemingly had everything, you know, obviously had to play pretty safely right there, but when Konga killed him, Konga's at 182. Think how that is how long DK is capable of surviving.
Yeah,
it's that difficult to really just get that stock off.
The heavies, man. It's very difficult to get KOs off the top.
Yeah, so if I'm Konga right here, I'm not even sweating that. I'm 82, that's nothing, dog.
Yeah, man.
You got at least another 100 or something before I'm done.
That's right. And here it is. Ally trying to see if he can get that finish right there. Probably waiting for Konga to air dodge on that platform after the neutral air. But good escape by Konga back on the stage. Nice little delay right there too by Konga. I thought he was going to try to opt for a grab after that jab. As you can see, it like pulls in the opponent a little bit, so you can set up for that.
Right. Back throw, yes.
Not too close to the blast zone, so Konga actually able to live after getting tossed to the side.
Right there trying to chase it down.
Yep, you see Ally putting out the up smash. He understands that his opponent is a high percent, so he's trying to get them KOs. There it is again, trying to build up the percent, getting the down throw to the up air. But, like you said, DK heavy, right?
Exactly.
Unable to get the KO too soon.
It's that big body that's just keeping him alive, allowing him to be such a tank right here, 160.
Yep, knocking him to the side, actually getting hit as DK's trying to recover. He needs to watch out.
Yeah,
that's a decent amount of damage.
I noticed he went off stage right there for that one. I'm wondering if that frustration starting to build a little bit here. Just wants to get that stock off sooner rather than later. As we saw in that last game, did not work out when we got to the later.
Oh yeah, you're 100% true, right, when it comes to that kind of stuff, right? Sometimes players, you know, after they realize it's really difficult to get those KOs on their opponents, they might start pressing a little bit too hard, pushing, making it too obvious to, right, telegraphing what they're trying to go for.
Sure.
So here it is.
Oh wow, okay, well Ally
in the lead right now, you know, having two stocks.
Picking some interesting follow-ups right there.
True.
I do like the up air though.
And I'm loving these down airs, man. Very, very tricky move. Able to actually mix up where he's going to land when he's facing his opponent. It's also a tool that he can use to catch opponents when they try to use aerials, you know, space aerials away from him. He can overshoot it as an approach. And also, you know, can catch opponents when they air dodge too.
Yeah.
Such a solid tool. And good knockback too on it.
Such solid gameplay here from Ally. He is really just taking control here in game number 3. Again, we see him just using that dare to perfection right here. Just getting all kinds of damage and just good situations to follow. And Konga right now really getting kind of, you know, thrown for a loop right now. Ally complete control and just reading and waiting for those air dodges. good reactions on his part all around.
That's it. And now Konga putting out a bunch of aerials by allies, just staying on the ground, going for the up smash, saying, go into the air again. I'm gonna smash. Let's see what happens here. Waits, and he just stood in place, got the back throw. Not the end of the stock yet.
That is good conditioning right there. He understands the situation Konga's in, and is far from a favorable one right here. 150.
Yep.
Ally.
There it is. Dash attack taking up so much real estate.
Yeah,
Unable to get the KO though.
On the cusp right here of sending Konga. Yeah, that's going to do it. That's a regrab right there. You don't want to regrab the ledge. Situations like that, you do lose your invincibility. And Ally coming back in a major win in that third game, that's 2 stock.